Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rhonda if you're new here. Today the littles and I are outside. They're playing on their bikes while I am going to do some work in the driveway garden. I have some coneflower that I need to get planted. I want to move around some rocks and some of the brick to make the walking path a little bit bigger as you're entering the driveway garden. And I have 2 boxwoods that I want to get planted. This is the area that I want to make this walking path a little bit wider. So I would like to take out these 2 front stones and bump it out and then bring it all the way back and then curve it. So the entrance is a little bit bigger. And then I want to take, remember when we got these boxwoods at, oh my gosh, where were we? The Home Depot, I think. And then I want to place them one on each side like that. So it kind of gives you a point of entrance. And I thought it would look cute. So let's get started on that first because it is the biggest project. So my thought was if I took these big rocks out, like this. Now, clearly, I'm going to have to move some of my plants. We aren't going to do that until in the spring because I want to redo, I would like to redo this area here and then this whole garden here. I would like to redo it. So I want it to be just a little bit cleaner looking. Right now it's just kind of messy. And I think these are black-eyed Susan. I did not plant them. I think the birds planted them. And I'll just put them in the cut flower garden. I'm not going to, like, I have all of these. Let me show you. I have all of these right here and they are beautiful, but I did not put them there. I have these white coneflowers and they're kind of smothering them out. So I would like to take these out, but I really like the purple. So I thought maybe I would just like thin them down like right there because they spread so quickly. And they're not like I think they're like a real black-eyed Susan, like a ditch black-eyed Susan or like a field black-eyed Susan because they just grow so randomly. And my other ones that I have over here, I bought. And these are just kind of like in a cutesy little clump. So that makes me think that the birds brought it, which is fine. I love it, but it looks kind of messy, doesn't it? And I just want to clean it up just a little bit. So that creeping Jenny, no, not creeping Jenny. Oh gosh, I can't think of it now. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I'll have to move some of that and then see how if we bump it out, it's going to look so much nicer. Hopefully, all I will have to do is first of all pick all these weeds because I haven't been out in the driveway garden in a minute because we've been in the vegetable garden so much lately. All the vegetables are coming ripe so soon. We'll transition from flower gardening videos to probably more garden videos, vegetable garden videos, and canning videos and processing videos. You know, it's that time of the year and you kind of have to transition with the season, right? All right, so hopefully I can just bump this back a little bit and then I won't have to move. If I bump this side further, I won't have to move this side too much and maybe I won't get into that plant. I still can't think of that plant's name, gosh darn it. hoping we can do it like this. Push the stone out. You get going there, Mama. Like that. And we'll just spread this mulch out. We might have to oh my gosh. We gotta move it forward just a little bit to make this brick fit. Oh, we almost got it. There we go. And then we'll just tidy it up. We're going to have to get another brick for in front here and move this down, I think. Oh my gosh, there's so many weeds, you guys. How does that look? Let's see. I had this big rock in the way, I'm sorry. But look at how much bigger that is. I love it. I think if I push this side out a little bit, I should be able to put the boxwoods right in front there, and I won't even have to worry about this, because I was going to put it there, like, you know, at the end, but I think I could like tuck it in and it won't take away from this. All right, let's try moving this over just a little bit. Take some of the mulch away. The littles are really enjoying this cooler weather, running and playing and having so much fun. Before it was, you know, we'd come outside and they'd get so warm their little cheeks would turn red. It was so warm for them, I felt bad. So they are really enjoying the cooler weather. I don't know what to do with all this extra mulch. Put it over here. There, that's easy enough. Make it look pretty. Hopefully, this is going to work out nice. And it won't interrupt my pattern too much. There. Okay. Push the little stones over. Tuck some in there. There, how does that look? Can you guys tell? Look at how much bigger it is. It's like a whole brick bigger. Let's fix this right away. How easy was that? That wasn't really a very big job at all. Let's just pop in some bricks around. Yeah, I'm gonna need a whole nother brick right here, you guys. Oh, looks so good. Look at how much bigger it is. It's like a brick size bigger, and it makes a huge difference. The only thing is, this little thing right here, it's not lined up straight, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So I'm gonna go find a brick, and we're gonna finish off this path. I found this brick that we are gonna use. These bricks came from, if you're new here, these bricks came from the old chimney that was in the old farmhouse. When we bought this property, there was an old farmhouse, and we gutted it down to the studs, did a huge remodel and an addition. And the chimney bricks we saved because I wanted to reincorporate them into the landscaping of some sort so that they could stay here because this is their home. So they have lots of character. They still have like the old mortar, and they are so fun, and they are perfect for my walking path. So I am just going to pop it in here, redig this, and then reset them. And it is going to be perfect. And I love the fact that we can keep some of the stuff from the old farmhouse and then reincorporate it back into the landscaping or back into the house. We have some of the stuff that we found in the old farmhouse I kept, and I put it in the house and used it for decoration. I think it's just fun. It's a part of this property. So I wanted to keep as much as I could. I'm going to have to test on how low I put these. I think that might have to come back just a little bit. There we go. Do that. Bring some of this dirt back in. There we go. Seems to be okay. This dirt is so soft, I can literally dig it with my hand. I'll put that one there. And this, you guys, I am not leveling. I am not measuring. I am not doing anything fancy because this isn't a fancy garden. You know, I just want it to have a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of character, and mostly just be able to come out here and plant stuff and have fun. This is the first full year that I've had my driveway garden. I will try and find pictures of what it looked like before. It was just messy weeds and junk trees and grapevine, and it was just, ugh, it was horrible. So I will try and find pictures to show you. I had a little JPEG thing that I put all my movies that I make and all my photos, and I lost it. Don't know where it went. So I don't know as far as like what photos I have from like when we first moved here. It was when I tell you that it was a fixer-upper, it was a fixer-upper. It was almost like a hoarding situation. There was stuff everywhere. So we basically came in and had to start from ground zero, like the whole house. It's like they packed a bag and they moved out. We had food in the refrigerator. There were dishes in the dishwasher. There was laundry in the dryer, like in the attic, like all their kids' old artwork and just memories. And we either had to destroy it or throw it away because they they just left and we were left cleaning it up. We bought it as is. I moved out a rock from there and I moved out a rock from there, and I thought I could put the boxwoods right there. Or we could do this. Would it look better if I put them like in front right here and then I put stone, just for an example. If I put a rock like that, does that look better? Let's see. Oh, well, that kind of defeats the purpose of making the walking path bigger then, doesn't it? I think I like them tucked in, maybe like that. And then you just put a rock in front of it to keep the path going. Let's try that once. Let me grab a rock. And then maybe something like that. What do you think? Oh, that's cute. I like that. I mean, I'll have to play with it a little bit, but I like how it looks like it's a part of the garden. Let's do it this way. This rock is a little bit too big, but we can plant it right in here. I love that. There we go. Let's try this one. Just move it over just a little bit. Oh, for sure. I like that. Okay. I am going to have to take a little sprig of this off to make room, but don't worry. I'm not going to hurt it. I'm just going to transplant it and it won't skip a beat. Maybe I'll put it over here so it carries it across. That's a good idea, right? All right, let's get some of the wood chips out of here. And then we'll put it right there. Doesn't that look cute? All right, see if we can dig a hole. See if this is deep enough. Oh, how fun is this going to be? All right, I got to grab my biotone. And the hose. Can you guys hear the kids screaming? They're playing. So I didn't notice that my mic fell off, so I will do a voiceover for this part. Basically, what I am saying is the kids were playing hide and go seek and they were scaring each other. And I am just going to plant up this boxwood and I'm going to read the tag. It is a garden debut. I got this boxwood from Home Depot. It is called a baby gem boxwood evergreen shrub. It is sun to shade, USDA zones 5, cold hardy -20 to -10. It grows 4 feet tall to 4 feet wide, and it is deer tolerant. So that is definitely a plus. So I'm basically just going to plant up this boxwood, spread the mulch all around, give it a little rinse because I got dirt all over the bricks. So I will give everything a good rinse, and then I will move over to the other side and start planting the other boxwood. All right, I am just going to put this. I want to say it's Creeping Jenny, but I don't know. I can't remember the name. Let's bring you guys over here so you can see a little bit better. All I'm going to do is clear a path, and I'm just going to tuck it into the dirt like this. Make sure there's dirt around it and some mulch, and it will get roots and it will grow. The roots on it don't go very deep, so it will reach down into the dirt, and as long as I water it a couple of times, she'll do just fine. Isn't it pretty there, little buddy? All right, let's get this boxwood in. Look at how cute they look. I love that this is so much bigger. I just tucked in a rack around this boxwood, so I will do the same over here to this one. I just love how it looks. Now I don't know if I should use two little ones or one big one. I have this big one right here. That might work. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Well, I guess that answers it. How cute. Let's take some mulch from over here and mulch it in a little bit so it looks like uniform. Everything else, and you can't see all the fresh dirt. Look at that. How cute. I love it. I absolutely love it, you guys. Let me show you. Look at that. I love it. This walking path. Even though we only added one brick, it makes it look so much bigger. And then we added these cute little boxwoods. I think in the spring, I'm going to redo that, and then we will redo this. So it's just a little bit more uniform and kind of a little bit matchy-matchy, but not like over the top matchy-matchy. So I'm going to clean up my mess, and I think we're going to have to call it a day. Well, you guys, that's it for today's video. The littles are done playing, so that means I'm done playing. Thanks for hanging out with me in the driveway garden and widening my walking path and planting those fun little boxwoods. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope that you get outside and you get into your gardens, and I hope the sun is shining where you are. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, friends.